everyone. Welcome back. As cat lovers, I think we've all had those moments where we're just like completely overwhelmed with love for our feline overlords, right? And wouldn't it be amazing if they actually got it, like really understood what we were feeling? Well, today we're diving deep into the world of feline affection to uncover those secrets. And let me tell you, it's a wild ride.
It really is fascinating how cats express affection in ways that often go right over our heads.
Oh, absolutely. So, to guide us on this journey into the heart of all things cat love, we've got not one, but two amazing sources. First up, we've got this super cool, practical guide all about showing your cat you care, but then we're also tapping into the wisdom of Jackson Galaxy, the cat whisperer himself.
Jackson Galaxy is incredible at explaining the why behind feline behavior, which is essential to connect with them on their level.
Totally. So instead of just wondering what our cats are up to, we're going to be decoding tail twitches and deciphering meows like pros. We'll be covering vocalizations, body language, even how cats use their environment to communicate. It's like becoming fluent in cat, which is a language I could definitely get behind.
I'm with you on that. Let's kick things off with something that seems pretty basic, but is actually super profound: the slow blink. Ever catch your cat giving you that slow, almost sleepy-looking blink?
All the time. I always thought it was just my cat being, a cat like ready for a nap.
Well, get this. That slow blink is basically a cat kiss. It's their way of saying, I feel safe and relaxed around you.
Wait, seriously, I always thought direct eye contact was a good thing. Like with dogs, right? Big puppy dog eyes and all that.
With dogs, for sure, but cats, they see things a little differently. Staring, for them, can actually be pretty threatening. Like when they hunt, they lock eyes on their prey. So a slow blink, that's them choosing to be vulnerable with you.
Wow, that's a total game changer. I've been going about this whole cat affection thing all wrong then. Instead of like intense eye contact, I should have been giving her the slow blink this whole time. Who knew being affectionate could be so subtle?
It's amazing how much we can miss when we try to relate to our cats through a human lens. But trust me, once you start picking up on these subtle cues, it's a whole new level of bonding.
So ditch the staring contests and embrace those slow blinks. Who would have thought our eyelids could be such powerful tools for communication?
And you might just find your cat blinking back, and then you know you've got a real connection going on.
Okay, I am already obsessed with this. But I'm also dying to know, what's the deal with all the rubbing? When your cat decides your leg is suddenly their personal scratching post, but instead of claws, they're using their entire body.
Ah, yes, the classic head boop, the cheek rub, the full body rub down. It's definitely a sign of affection, but there's a strategic element to it as well.
Strategic. Okay, now I need to hear more.
So cats have these scent glands concentrated on their cheeks, their chin, even on top of their heads.
Yeah.
So when they rub on you, they're not just getting cozy, they're scent marking, essentially claiming you as part of their territory.
So it's like they're saying, you're mine now, but with like a special fragrance only they can pull off.
Exactly. Like how wolves mark their territory, cats are doing the same thing, just with a slightly less, shall we say, aromatic approach.
Okay, slightly less aromatic is definitely the key part there, but how interesting. It's like they're creating this shared scent, a sort of family crest that says, we're in this together.
Okay, so that explains why my cat goes nuts rubbing on me after I've been for a run. Like, oh, we got to share this. But hold on, if this is about family, why do they do it to furniture?
Yeah.
And like random house guests who come over?
It's all about creating that familiar, safe space, just like we were saying, using their own scent. So those glands, they've got them in their paws too, so every scratch on a post, every little knead on the blanket, that's their signature scent going down.
So less about this is mine, more like their version of home sweet home, but with smell.
Right. And you'll notice often it's the spots you're in most, like your favorite chair, even your laptop keyboard. They want to mix their scent with yours, make it clear you share the space. Oh my gosh, my cat is obsessed with my laptop. I never thought of that. But okay, we got to talk about those adorable fuzzy mood rings. They have the tails. Our sources mentioned a twitching tail, not always a happy camper.
Yeah, dogs wag for joy, cats, it's way more subtle. That twitch, often anticipation, even getting a little agitated. They're locked in, ready to pounce. Could be a toy, could be the dust bunnies, who knows?
So how do I tell the difference between let's play twitch and back off twitch?
It's all about context.
Yeah.
Jackson Galaxy says, read the room, but for your cat. So ears perked, pupils big, whiskers out wide. That twitch might mean get ready for a playful swat.
Okay, so secret cat code, but instead of letters, it's ear angles and whisker direction.
Got it. What about that slow one, side to side, almost hypnotic, but I've learned, don't get too close. Good call. That slow sweep
Hmm.
usually means kitty's conflicted, agitated about something, maybe deciding fight or flight. Better give them
Yeah,
space.
you learned that one the hard way. It's like they're saying, dude, I'm zenning out right now. Do not mess with my vibe.
That's a great way to put it. And then, of course, classic Halloween cat, tails all puffed up, back arched, that side eye that can curdle milk.
Yeah, no, that is not a cuddle invitation. Also learned that one the hard way.
I'm threatened. That's what they're saying. And as
Uh,
big and scary as I can be right now, best to just back away slowly, let them chill.
Speaking of chill, both our sources talked about giving cats safe spaces, and I gotta say, the cardboard box thing never gets old.
Isn't it funny? You could have the fanciest cat bed in the world, but a cardboard box. 5-star accommodations right there.
For real, my cat treats an Amazon box like it's a palace.
And there's a reason. Remember all that scent marking we talked about? Well, a box. That's a blank canvas for that. Brand new, no smells but theirs. They make it their own little haven.
So not just the physical box, it's like olfactory security. This is my box, smells like Emmy, therefore awesome.
Exactly. Plus, little enclosed space, very natural instinct for them to hide. They're predator A&D prey in the wild, having a safe spot to see without being seen. Super important.
So not clutter, essential emotional support cardboard noted.
And a big part of making them feel safe and loved is keeping their wild side engaged. You know, those hunting instincts.
Right, gotta keep things exciting. It's not all scent marking and comfy boxes. But I'll be honest, sometimes the feather wand just ain't cutting it, you know? Like my cat's looking at me like, step up your game, human.
Well, there is a real art to it. Think about how they hunt in the wild. It's all about that stalk, the chase, that thrill of the catch. Jackson Galaxy is a big proponent of toys that really tap into that.
So less like fluffy bunny rabbit that just sits there, more, I don't know, stuff that darts around and makes me look kind of silly while we play.
Exactly. Unpredictable is key. Feather wands that really move like a bird, laser pointers, even just a crumpled up ball of paper to bat around. That all gets their instincts going.
I'm guessing laser pointer beats trying to teach her chess, huh?
Although I admire the effort, yeah, she might prefer something a little more active. And this one might surprise you. Our guide actually says that dedicated playtime can be even better for bonding than cuddling.
Really? I am all about the cat cuddle. She tolerates it, but maybe she's like, how about some feather wand wars instead?
It's very possible. Cats are individuals just like us. Not all of them are cuddle bugs. But play, that's universal cat language. Exercise, mental stimulation, bonding time, plus tired kitty is a happy kitty.
I can get behind that. Speaking of things I can get behind, had to save this one from Jackson Galaxy. The cat, I love you, how you doing? Greeting.
The head tilt that's taking the internet by storm.
Yeah, it sounds a little out there, but there's actually some solid thinking behind it.
Okay, first time I heard that, I thought it was a joke. Like,
Yeah.
am I supposed to channel Joey Tribbiani, just saunter over to my cat with a head tilt?
The image is pretty great, but really it's about mimicking how cats greet each other. That little head boop, the sniff, it's their version of, hey, I come in peace. So slow blink, head tilt, maybe a little sniff if they're cool with it, and boom, speaking their language. Like a secret handshake, but for ultimate cat-human connection.
Exactly. And who knows, you might get a slow blink ahead, boop right back. How cool would that be?
That's like peak cat-human communication right there.
Yeah.
So to wrap up our deep dive into feline affection, ditch those human assumptions, embrace the subtle. Cats do things their own way.
It's true. Slow down, pay attention, learn to appreciate those little things. A slow blink, a head boop, even just their scent on your sweater. It's all love, cat style.
Now, before we go, want to leave you with something to think about. What's one thing you can do different today? Show your cat you care on their level. The slow blink greeting. Invest in the fanciest feather wand you can find. Maybe even practice that cat, I love you, how you doing in the mirror.
Whatever it is, remember, appreciating your cat for the unique, hilarious, wonderfully weird creature they are. That's the real love. And hey, with a little practice, maybe we'll all be fluent in purrs and head boops in no time.
And on that note, we'll let you get back to your furry friends. Until next time, happy cat communicating.